So Emi Martinez has finally left Arsenal for Aston Villa. In this video, I just look back on his career to date. Hello, I'm Richard and welcome back to my channel over and over again, which features everything to do with Arsenal. In this video, I just want to look back on the career of Emi Martinez, who of course today completed his £20 million move to Aston Villa, leaving Arsenal after 10 years. But just before I get into all that, I just want to make sure that you are subscribing to the channel. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please click the subscribe button. If you do like this video as well, please give it the thumbs up. And as well, just to stay tuned to the channel, I've got some great stuff coming up over the next few days. Tomorrow night I'm doing another live podcast, my second one, the Positive Arsenal podcast it is, and there's a lot of positive stuff going on, of course, at the moment. I've got some great guests joining me. We'll be talking about obviously the Fulham game, the new contract for a certain striker, and of course the upcoming West Ham game as well, which is of course on Saturday evening. So please stay tuned for that on Thursday night, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So Emi Martinez leaves Arsenal today after 10 years. It's a long time he's been at the club, and he's moved on to Aston Villa for £20 million. It's no real surprise, is it? This has been talked about quite a lot over the last few weeks. I've mentioned it on my channel quite a bit as well. And just really want to say, first of all, good luck to Emi. He really produced some great performances at the end of last season. He fully deserves his move and his opportunity to play regular Premier League football, which I'm sure he will do at Aston Villa. So I hope he can help them to survive. Now, Emi Martinez himself was born in Mar del Plata in Argentina on the 2nd of September 1992. So he's just recently turned 28, and he did come through the youth ranks at Independiente, of course, an Argentinian club, and he joined Arsenal in 2010. Now, he was a young goalkeeper at the time. He was learning English, coming over to a new country. He's talked about it himself. He was from a poor township, a poor family, and he came over to England to try to help his family as much as anything else. He struggled to really get much of an opportunity at Arsenal in the early days under Arsene Wenger. He was sent out on loan in 2011 to Oxford United in League Two. He only made one appearance for them actually before he returned to Arsenal. Now, he made his Arsenal debut in September 2012. It was a League Cup tie against Coventry City at the Emirates Stadium, and we won 6-1. Now, his second appearance was in the next round of the League Cup. It was quite a famous game actually. Of course, you'll all remember it. Away at Reading, again in the League Cup. It was a game that we came back from 4-0 down to win 7-5. Now, anyone who was at that game or watched the game can probably remember that Martinez didn't unfortunately cover himself in much glory that night with the 5 goals that went past him. It wasn't all his fault. A couple of them maybe he should have done better with. And it was no surprise really that after that he didn't get back in the Arsenal first team, and he was actually sent on loan in the 2013-2014 season to Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. He made 15 appearances for them. He returned to Arsenal and actually made his league debut in November 2014 when he came on as a substitute for Wojciech Szczesny, who got injured in that game. And he then actually played in the following 2 league matches as well, kept clean sheets away at West Brom and at home to Southampton, which both games we won 1-0. Following that, he did go back out on loan again to Rotherham, again in the Championship, where he made 8 appearances. And then he went to Wolves in the 2015-2016 season, again in the Championship. He made 15 appearances for them over his loan time with them. He was still struggling really to get much game time at Arsenal. In fact, up until the recent run that he had, of course, at the end of last season, he'd only made 15 appearances for the club. He did go on loan in 2017-2018 to Getafe in the Liga, where he made 7 appearances in total, before then returning to England and going on loan to Reading in the second half of the 2018-2019 season, where he made 18 appearances and actually produced some great performances for them. And that was when maybe he really started to, his career started to really develop then. Of course, he was still number 2 behind Bernd Leno, of course, at the start of the 2019-2020 season. He got a few games in the Europa League, in the League Cup, etc. Of course, it wasn't until Bernd Leno's terrible injury, of course, at Brighton in the second game back after Project Restart, that Martinez actually got himself into the first choice goalkeeper for the rest of the season. He played in the last 9 Premier League matches, and of course the run to the FA Cup final as well. He was magnificent in all of them, to be fair. Some superb performances. Kept a clean sheet in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, of course, against Manchester City. He also played a starring role in the FA Cup final victory over Chelsea as well. Made a couple of good saves in that game to keep us in the match, really, especially early on when Chelsea were dominant. Of course, he started this season. He played in the Community Shield victory over Liverpool in the 1-1 draw, and he also obviously started in the penalty shootout. He didn't actually save a penalty. The one miss that Liverpool had went over the crossbar, but he was in goal for that game and helped us win another trophy. Of course, having played so well and realising that he was still probably going to be number 2 to Bernd Leno, he wanted to look elsewhere for first team football. Now, initially, I've got to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed that he didn't want to stay and fight for his place, because I felt as though that's what that would have been the right thing to have done. But having seen the video that he released today as an interview of him at Arsenal just before he leaves, thanking the fans and the club for everything that they've done for him, I've kind of changed my mind about it. I've got to be honest. Good luck to Emi. He never quite managed to become first choice at Arsenal over all them years. I say he was sent out on loan a lot of times, and he has. I say in his whole career, in 10 years, he's only made 102 appearances, which is not very many at all, is it, for someone of 28 years old? So I do hope now that he can get regular football at Aston Villa, and I do hope as well that he can keep him in the Premier League. Also, apart from anything else, is it actually gives us an extra bonus in the fee as well, because one of the kind of attachments to the transfer is that we get more money if he keeps them in the Premier League. So I'm obviously hoping that he does that. But also as well, just for his own career, he's waited a long time, hasn't he, to get a regular Premier League spot. Aston Villa obviously were in desperate need of a goalkeeper, and hopefully Emi can go there and produce good performances, although hopefully he will let in a few goals when we play against them. If you can do that, Emi, that would be much appreciated, and then that will be a good farewell to all the Arsenal fans that supported you so much over the last few years. So there's Emi Martinez. I say he's off today to Aston Villa. The transfer fee is up to 20 million, of course, I say, depending on if they stay up. I do wish him the best of luck, as I'm sure we all do. I'll be obviously looking out for his performances at Aston Villa over the season to see how well he's doing, and obviously I hope he does really well. So that's that video today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. If you're liking my channel, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I have, of course, recently just hit the 100 subscribers mark, which is, of course, fantastic. I'm only a little channel, but I'm only just starting out. I am trying to grow, and I am trying to now head up towards 200 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Please share the content as well if you're enjoying it, and I say give this video the thumbs up. I've got some good stuff coming up as well on the channel. As I said earlier, I've got my live show tomorrow now at 8 o'clock. That's going to be really good, with some great guests to talk all about the club, which is of course what we all love to do. Also as well, I will have a preview of the West Ham game coming up either today or tomorrow. That'll be released on the channel, and of course on Saturday I'll be doing a pre-match video when the team's released. I'll be doing a half-time report, a full-time report as usual, and then on Sunday I'll do a match review in a little bit more detail. And then of course we can look ahead to the Liverpool game the week after. So lots coming up on the channel. So I say please stay tuned, please subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And thanks for everybody who supported the channel so far. The great feedback that I've had, it's really I really appreciate it. It's a new thing for me doing all this. I'm still learning, so I'm really grateful to everybody that's got on board with it and supported what I'm doing. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching this video. Good luck to Emi Martinez. I hope you enjoy the rest of your career at Aston Villa and beyond that as well. And thanks for the loyal service that you gave to the club, and of course for helping us win those 2 trophies in the last month or so. Thanks for all that, Emi. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll say lots of great stuff coming up. And of course, in the meantime, as always, we always finish the same way. Come on, you Gunners!